Now, over the past few days, many mothers in Shanghai have gone online to complain that they received text messages or written notices from the local medical insurance agency, which is run by the government. It's a government agency. The local government is demanding that they return the so-called overpaid maternity benefits for their second, third, or fourth child. Some of these mothers gave birth as early as 2020, and are now being told to pay the money back. The amounts range from a few thousand yuan to several tens of thousands. So one mother was told that she must return 55,000 yuan, which is about $7,500. Panicked, she cried. She said, "Why don't you just take all my income while you're at it?" So the backlash was huge. Chinese reporters got on the case and they called the government hotlines. And the official explanation is absurd. So they said that the reason they're asking for a refund or they're taking the money back is that maternity benefits were calculated based on the average wage at the mother's workplace. Now that they say the actual average wage was lower, so they must recover the overpayment. And people pushed back. The money has already been spent on baby formula and diapers. How do you expect us to return it? So the reality is obvious. The local government is broke. A few years ago, to encourage couples to have more children, local governments issued second child subsidies. Then on January 1st this year, the central government launched a new nationwide, it's called Child Care Allowance for all children under age 3. So cash-strapped local governments, including Shanghai, saw an opportunity to save money. So they simply stopped issuing their own subsidies, claiming the local and central programs were being merged. So netizens in Anhui, Hubei, Shanxi, Shanxi, Zhejiang, Hunan, and Yunnan, and now Shanghai all reported the same pattern. Some places even demanded parents return previously issued subsidies. And Shanghai is one such place. Now, instead of receiving both local and central support, families now receive only the central allowance. So people are upset and they feel that they've been cheated by the government. Most people agree that local governments have run out of money and they're burning the bridge after crossing the river. Now, that might be expected in poorer regions, but when Shanghai, China's richest city, starts clawing back baby money that parents had already spent on children, it signals something seriously wrong inside the Shanghai government. And this brings us to the next pressure point, real estate, because local government finances are deeply connected to real estate, and Shanghai, again, is at the center of the story. We know China's real estate prices have been falling across the country, and Shanghai is no exception. Now, the government wants to boost confidence, not by fixing the fundamentals, but by silencing pessimistic view or outlook. So in March, the Shanghai Cyberspace Administration ordered platforms to delete more than 900 posts that it called illegal, misleading about the housing market. And they summoned content creators for questioning, and they banned 98 real estate accounts. The official reason? Talking down the market. Those banned were forced to promise that they would strengthen content review. And this is Shanghai, China's wealthiest, most international city, silencing people for saying the property market is falling. And that's not enough. Then on November 14th, just this past week, Shanghai escalated the campaign. They launched a citywide purge of real estate information. There are two targets. One, accounts saying Shanghai housing prices are about to crash are removed. And two, they also target fake low-price listings. So since the beginning of the year, now listen to this, Shanghai authorities have removed 800,000 pieces of harmful content related to real estate, shut down 670,000 violating accounts, related to real estate. They blocked 5,000 live stream rooms. And some influencers were even interrogated. Surprisingly, not everyone is upset. You would think that people are upset. No, people are not. Many homeowners cheered the crackdown because their wealth is in their property and they don't want the price of their property to fall. So they want the government to use draconian administrative power to protect housing prices, even if it means arresting people who tell the truth. They don't care. And I just want to tell you, this is Shanghai today. When households' income is strained, what happens? Well, many women are forced into low-paying survival jobs. So when the books for public transport stop balancing, when the books for real estate collapse even faster, here's what households do. More women, started doing those low-paying jobs. Okay, let me give you some numbers. Female delivery riders grew from 500,000 in 2022 to 700,000 in 2024. It's a 35% jump in 2 years. And in mid-2025, of the 40 million total riders nationwide, 24% are women. And this number was under 5% pre-COVID, pre-2020. And for a ride-share driver, or like Uber, China's equivalent of Uber drivers, female drivers rose from 600,000 to 1 million in 1 year, up 75%. But this isn't about women becoming more independent. It's about families losing cash flow. So there's some heartbreaking stories I want to share with you. This is a mother delivering food only to find her e-bike stolen, and she collapsed in tears. And then there's a young woman who's a college sophomore. She delivered her food, but because of her lack of experience, the customer complained that she spilled a soup, and then she had to run back 3 kilometers to get the food replaced, and she was crying all her way because the customer threatened a complaint. Here's a mother doing delivery with her child diagnosed with cancer. You have couples, you have pregnant women delivering food, and you also have young women driving rideshare, Uber, late at night. It's very sad, but the state media proudly claims that 700 female couriers gain economic independence. Now, of these women carriers, 80% are married, 90% of them have children, 70% have minor children, and 60% of them earn less than 5,000 yuan a month. So that tells you most of these women doing these dangerous delivery jobs, not only dangerous, but they're physically challenging. So most of them are mothers trying to make extra money to raise their children. And it's very sad.